All right, welcome back to Sweaty Palms. I don't know if my palms are capable of getting sweaty right now because it's actually been pretty cold out recently. I feel like I'm living in Seattle or something. I haven't seen the sun in like a week, and it's really frustrating. I know that has nothing to do with the subreddit, but I just thought that the cold comment was a good segue to bring that up. I really miss the sun. I know how it feels, Seattle and Vancouver now. Okay, anyway, let's start off down here with number 19. Madman rides bike across skate park. Isn't that like what you're supposed to do in a skate park though? / bike park? Oh. Why did I have a feeling that this might come into play here? Because I was like, I don't think that just riding a bike is quite enough. Man, is he actually gonna pump? He's basically skateboarding on a bike. If there's any kind of way to do that, this is how you would do it. I've seen videos of people doing this before, and it doesn't make it any less wild. I don't understand. It seems like maybe it'd be doable if you were kind of doing it skateboard stance, you were sideways, but rollerblade stance, I don't actually understand how you're even balancing to begin with. I guess it probably makes it a little bit easier actually moving versus just standing completely still, but I don't think I would be able to just balance standing on, even if they were fixed in place, 2 handlebars. I just wouldn't be able to balance on that. And you're moving, and also then you're on top of 2 wheels. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. At least the stakes aren't terribly high. You could just, land on your groin on one of your bike parts. Jumping off a 75-foot cliff. No thanks. I'm good. I'll take a pass. How deep did he go? Looks like very little time underwater is the first comment. All right, are you going to throw the rock off? Just to, that's a safe way to just check to ensure that you're not going to hit a rock yourself. Just toss a rock off. I'm sure that's never failed anyone ever before. Oh, you're going to do a backflip while you're at it, because why not? Of course you would. Perfect landing. Oh, the comment, yeah, dude, it's obviously edited. The comment's like, man, it didn't seem like you spent very much time underwater. Yeah, I think the video was edited, but still, how did you just backflip off that? I've never understood how people are like, yeah, this is no problem. Easy. I'm not going to die here. I'll just stand here right on the edge of an open hole in a ship. Wait, is that? Okay, it's moving. And it's, wow, that's a lot of vertical movement. But why though? I mean, there must be some purpose to what he is doing. I don't think that anyone on the ship was just like, what'd be fun right now? Let me just get really wet and get in a place where I might get swept away if my harness fails or something. This seems fun. Why wouldn't I do that? I don't think that's the mentality that went into it. They're probably attempting to, I don't know if they're trying to rescue someone. There's like a ladder hanging off the thing or what, but there's probably a reason. Oh God, boats scare me. I'm not a fan. My cat likes to sleep in front of car tires. Oh, well, this is Darwin Awards, survival of the fittest. I don't know. Can you really blame yourself if you accidentally run over a cat when it sleeps in front of your tire? I mean, you wouldn't make it feel any less badly that you've killed your cat, but demonetized. Talking about killing your cat, I swear I'm not. Just sleeping in front of a car wheel. What can I do about it? Make demonetized, monetized again. Hats available, link in the description. Go and do it up. Oh, also, 10% to charity. So anyway, we now resume from our brief word from our sponsor for the video. Oh, cat, dude. I remember growing up, living in a complex full of lots of cats all over the place. How many times it looked like we got so close to running over a cat accidentally. Never did it, fortunately. They do just like to get into places that they shouldn't. Swimming on the edge of Victoria Falls. I remember actually seeing something about this before. There's like a specific name for this pool because it's just really, I think the way the currents work, it's just completely fine and it won't try to push you over the edge or anything. It's just like this little safe spot right at the edge. Still looks really scary. I probably wouldn't do it myself, but I guess you're not really at any risk of going over. It's just completely still water. I don't know. Maybe just if I had taken the trek all the way out there, because it's a long trek to get there from LA, maybe I would. Maybe I'd feel compelled to go in. Also, the water's probably pretty cold though, so maybe I'd be like, no, I'm good. I don't really feel like getting freezing cold, but it would make for a good Instagram photo. So, or vlog. I had a GoPro on, waterproof. Yeah, you know what? I have to do it for the content. It's necessary. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking on my own, no. But for the content, yeah, have to do it. then I'd be able to make a thumbnail that was like me hanging off the edge of a waterfall and be like, almost died, 350-foot waterfall drop. And really, it'll just be me inside of a little pool at the edge that has no current in it and no risk of falling, but I can clickbait the hell out of that. So really, it's important to do it. Glass bottom pool. That's pretty cool. There's this proposed skyscraper for downtown LA, and in the renderings for it, it would have pools with glass bottoms on the balconies. And I don't know if the thing will ever actually happen, but God, it'd be so cool. Also, though, I'm thinking, can you imagine in an earthquake, just all that water shifting around and stuff? That sounds like an engineering nightmare, because the water is gonna not behave as like solid steel framing would when there's an earthquake, and that's all sloshing around, and then you have so much of it. Yeah, that seems like kind of a nightmare. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, can you imagine being in the pool when there's an earthquake? Oh, you actually probably wouldn't feel it. The water would start sloshing around. You'd be like, what's going on here? Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. That would be fun though. Just you'd get some gratuitous shots from the sidewalk looking up there. Workers completing the Epcot Globe. No visible safety harnesses. Man, really? Would Disney not have safety harnesses for their workers up there? Disney just seems like of all companies to, you know, if you throw a piece of trash, I've never done this, but if a piece of trash gets on the ground at Disneyland, it's gone within seconds and you like have no idea. You're like, where did that go? I have no idea. Where did that piece of trash go? It's not there. There's no trash. Anyway. And so with that in mind, I'm very surprised that they wouldn't have harnesses constructing the globe, but I guess the two aren't necessarily related. Trash time, average time for trash being on the ground does not have a correlation to harnesses being used constructing things, I suppose. Yeah, that's, oh God, can you imagine just it would be this slow, like you'd see it coming, you'd slip, and then you go over one little thing, you'll be like, maybe I can catch myself, and you'd slow down a little bit, but then the next incline would take over and you'd start going down again, and then you try to catch yourself again, but then it'd just be accelerating more and more and more, and then you'd be off. But you'd have enough time to just be able to panic and think about your eventual demise slipping off of these. Oh man, that would suck so much. This dude looks like he's in a mocap suit or something like that. I don't know, man. Anyway, the legendary Mongolian Ibex. Mountain goats are gnarly, though. I don't know how they don't just fall off. They must. Maybe it's just not captured on film, because why would cameras be out there all the time? But they probably do fall off on a pretty regular basis. It's not regularly enough that it's captured on camera, but there's no way that one of them hasn't slipped or a rock breaks off that they try to jump onto. They ain't perfect. Better at it than we would be, but you guys are just asking for it. Also, are those horns advantageous? Do they actually help with the center of balance? Like, oh God, if it's about to fall off, it can tip its head forward and then it'll keep its center of gravity on the mountain. Maybe it's helpful for that. I don't know. All I know is I was doing some rock climbing yesterday, and I didn't fall at all. I was pretty stoked. I made it. Well, no, I didn't fall. I didn't make every run. There was a 510A that was a little too tough for me. And I could let the people who are good at climbing comments in the comments, being like, "Wow, you scrub kind of do a 510A, you loser." Yeah, I don't do it very often. Okay, in fact, I haven't climbed with a rope in ages. It's been like 20 years. So chill. Powerlines being cut. Oh God, is it gonna spark when that? Whoa! Oh my God! Okay, he wasn't expecting that. I was like, maybe that's normal. And he's like, nope. That face after says it all. It's like, damn, am I still alive right now? Did I just turn into the Flash or some shit? Some sheath? Some short? Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean it, YouTube. I didn't mean to do it. Sandstorm chasing a plane. Now that would be a wild sight to see. Oh my God. That just looks like a commercial jet. I mean, the wing looks like something you'd just see if you went on a regular old flight. So, whoa. Would the plane be in trouble if it got caught in that? Because yeah, you have all the sand that would go through the engine. That probably wouldn't be very good for it. So, man, what would happen if it got caught? That's crazy how fast that's moving though. Because I mean, that plane's gotta be going. It seems like it's going faster than the Sandstorm, but still. Kavlogit though almost died in airplane because Sandstorm. Wild shots, crazy stuff. Think of the clickbait. This Maine is real crazy. Yeah, dude, I hate it when I'm a lion and I wake up in the morning. I'm like, man, my mane is just really crazy right now. I need to take a shower and put some gel in it. Snow parkour. Oh, okay. Really? What was the point of that? I'm trying to figure out. I was kind of waiting. I was like, oh, he's going to slide off the edge. There must be something there that's going to catch him. There's an airbag or there's a slope. Nope, he was just sliding right up to the edge, figuring he's going to... Why, though? And he just tests the edge. Like, oh, no, building's safe. Edge isn't going to collapse. This is pretty good. Just trying to figure out the purpose of this. Because it almost looks like he was just trying to get up to the edge for some reason. And then he was like, you know what, but I'll just slide over. There's no reason not to. It's not for the sake of the video. It's just kind of what I do in the snow. I just slide around. If I'm on a roof, if I'm on the ground, I'll just slide around. That's what I do. Drift trike in world's steepest residential street. Oh, is this going to be like Baxter or Fargo or something? Let's see. Oh, no, that doesn't look like Baxter or Fargo or LA, period. That's pretty cool, though. Oh, my God. It doesn't even look like you're drifting. It just looks like you're turning the bike sideways and you just keep going straight, basically. Where is this? Dunedin, New Zealand. Baldwin Street is pretty crazy. Had a friend in high school who lived in the area, used to deliver paper on the street. I wonder what the grade is there. There's over in Silver Lake in LA, there's a couple of streets, Baxter and Fargo, that are like 33, 34% or something. I know that Waze sends people through Baxter, and like there have been buses that will, because it gets to the very top and then it just goes straight to flat. And so buses have tried going over it and they just get stuck. The middle just gets stuck on the lip. So it's, yeah, kind of gnarly. And then there's like, they do a yearly bike ride thing up Fargo Street, see how quickly people can do it. And then they do it like over and over. It's how many times can you do it, I think. And yeah, there's some steep streets in LA. You don't really think of that when you think of LA, but they do exist just for a very short period. Gave me that bad tingly feeling. You about to have like some kickback from breaking a log probably, or is the axe head gonna come off? Trying to guess what happens. Yep, axe head's gonna come off. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. I wanna see that in full speed just to know how quickly that thing was really going. Because it looks like that, you gotta imagine when you're swinging the axe head, the swing is going pretty quickly, and the recoil right there seemed like it was going even faster than his swing itself. So that would have basically been full speed axe swing into face. Yeah, no, I think that would have just gone boom. That would have been done. You know, I'm not a very litigious person, but if someone's axe just snaps in half on me when it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, I don't know. I feel like there's some fault to be had in a situation like that. But what do I know? Good Lord. Even if the sharp point hadn't hit him, if he had just been hit in general, it just would have been like a massive rock hitting you at 50 miles an hour or something. Whew. Sir, do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Smokey Bear? You're just chilling on the porch. Just like, yeah, not a big deal. Just a few bears. This is normal. Just another day living out here. Oh my God. If a bear ever like did the sharp recoil, see, I would just instinctively, I'd react with a sharp recoil myself, and then they'd probably react to my reacting to their sharp recoil with slaughtering my face off. And I don't know, between an axe to the face or a bear repeatedly to the face, I'm not sure which is better. Probably both pretty darn bad. That was a would you rather question. I wouldn't know how to answer it. Bear punching you a few times in the face, recoil from an axe head, and that's tough. Hold my Red Bull. It's actually a pretty good name for a subreddit. If that doesn't exist, I'd be very surprised. Reddit.com/holdmyredbull. He's really low, quite far away. He's closing in. Okay, wait. Did you just reverse What? You just did that's like reverse skydiving. I thought they were playing a video backwards or something. Like, hold on. So someone's actually done that before. Okay, of course they have. It'd just be like something you think about when you're having a night drinking with some friends. I wonder if anyone's ever like reverse skydived before. Have they ever ended up in a plane again? Have they jumped out of a plane and then like gone into the plane ever? And you're like, nah, that's probably, nope, they have. Definitely have. Jesus Christ. So I'm assuming they jumped off a cliff, because it'd be weird to jump out of the plane and then get back into the plane. It seems like going from ground to plane would be just the ultimate descriptor. So they probably jumped off a cliff, wingsuited, into the plane. I mean, kudos to the pilot too, because that's got to be some crazy coordination on behalf of all three parties. And then you mess up and you go into the propeller, and things are not good anymore. Probably not good for the plane either. That's insane. Of course it's Red Bull. Of course it is. Sweaty paws. If the pun hadn't been made before, I'm glad it has now. And number 1. Of course you're doing that, cat. Why were you like, yeah, I'm just really need to get over to that thing over there just so I can sit on it. So I can put my scent on it, claim it as my own. Because, you know, there's been a lot of competition for that little perch over there. Those pesky birds, they can't be leaving their scent. It's got to be mine. So I'm going to just risk death because it's important to me. It's so nonchalant. Why? I wish that animals could do emotes in like a human fashion. I wish you could look scared because you don't. You just look bored. Like, ugh. Can I introduce any more excitement into my life? This crossing high wires is just so boring. I'm so over it at this point. I really need some more excitement. It just looks so chill. Thank you, Kat, for doing that. All right. Well, that's going to be it for the last month of Sweaty Palms. I hope you've enjoyed. Check out hats if you want. Like if you liked. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit videos. Subscribe if not already. And if you want to listen to the using the background links in the outro over on Mere Music. I'll see you next time.